Get comfortable.
Get cozy and comfortable. Get cozy and comfortable. I said get cozy and comfortable.
And comfortable.
Get cozy and comfortable. Get cozy and comfortable. Get cozy and comfortable.
Get cozy. Yep.
Welcome to Taps and Takes. It is the one-stop shop every single Friday morning, live from Groggs, traditional Irish pub at the northeast corner of Willow Knees. We talk all that sports news, all that nerd news to get you up out of bed. And on that,
I'm glad you finished it with
game.
that. Yes.
Had a brain fart there, and I was like, "Can I save it?
Where's he going with this?
Can I save it?" Probably not, but we're here.
Yes, we are.
And we got a lot of stuff. Joining me today is Fast Eddie Edward Raus.
Yeah.
Fast Eddie, thank you very much for joining us.
Of course.
Oh, wait, let me turn that off. What's up, y'all?
This is what happens when you record live.
Yeah. When we record live.
Yeah.
Now,
you guys have thoughts on Iron Lung, okay?
Now, we are here properly before Groggs opens. We shove ourselves right in the middle of it. And we're like, okay, well, we're gonna come here and do this, and that's just about
but business has to keep running. You know what I'm saying?
Business has to go.
That's right.
And the business be big.
Got to have cold fridges for that beer.
That's right. Anyways, let's get right into it. I got a lot of nerd news here. I have a lot of stories. I don't know if we're
not a lot going on this weekend in sports, so I don't got a lot.
But we do have some prop bet. Yeah,
I'm kidding. This
There's
is
not
Super Bowl.
I know. I was like, what? I was like, wait, didn't she have like prop bets and stuff? Oh, yeah. Humor.
Yes. I know it's early and you just started your coffee, but yeah, humor.
You know what I noticed? That sometimes during taps and takes, when I go like, there's like a thin layer of coffee judge on my tongue. Now, normally people probably don't notice this.
Well, guess what everyone's going to do now? Notice. Look, you just brought it to everyone's attention.
The brown hue of coffee judge on my tongue.
That's going to be the name of the episode.
Coffee judge.
On your tongue.
On my tongue. Now let's get into it. I'm actually really excited about this, but I'm going to be real. I am slightly concerned only because the series jumped the shark hella hard, right? So we're talking Highlander.
Okay.
With Henry Cavill.
There could only be one.
Now, the first images of Henry Cavill as
looking like Witcher and Highlander.
Kind of. Not really. Dude, he has a katana.
Yeah, that's true.
As Duncan MacLeod.
All he did was just dye his Witcher hair.
Or I'm sorry, Connor MacLeod.
Connor.
He's Duncan is from the TV show, I think.
Correct.
But Connor MacLeod in The Highlander, directed by Chad Stahelski, who is the dude that does John Wick. He's directing this. Listen, if you just read up on the story of Highlander, like the first one was tight, right? It's classic.
It's legend. Wait for it.
It's legendary. But when you read into where the story goes, if you don't remember the movies, it jumps the shark so hard. And I like the idea of like some weird ancient, there can only be one like power that just exists.
Great. Yeah.
Like certain race of people, but I think they went aliens on it.
Yeah,
and
they went Indiana Jones on us.
They went total Crystal Skull on us.
Yeah.
And
we don't talk about that movie though.
I would like to see that they bring it back to basics and just make it like some cool shit. Like a race of people. I think that's
what they're doing.
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I'm hoping because like it jumps the shark so hard. And I'm just like, you could have been so cool. You know what I mean? But John Wick's director, who true story used to be a stunt guy.
Yeah.
He's kind of putting out bangers. So
I think he helped with the stunts in the ballerina movie.
Yeah.
Which is some of the best action I've ever seen.
Yeah.
In that movie. That movie is
doesn't get enough recognition for being as good as it is.
It came out early in the year. So, and it was, everyone knows
it got flubbed up.
February is kind of a weird, but but it was, the action was so good. Like a 20-minute flamethrower scene that you cannot watch. Like it's so good. Yeah.
Now let's talk about this. There's a couple of stories we're going to just push right through.
All right.
Okay.
I love pushing through.
Be careful. Michael Jackson story.
No.
No. But the new trailer for Michael Jackson It looks like a good movie.
Okay, well,
here's two parts. It says the story begins. So I'm like, are they planning on doing sequels? And then secondly, how do you do a Michael Jackson biopic and not acknowledge what clearly the legal troubles that Michael Jackson had?
Well, it's the same. Is it the same guy who did the Queen one?
I think so. No, I don't know.
That was the same thing. That Queen movie was Bohemian Rhapsody. Great movie, right? It was cool, but it didn't show the bad stuff. Like with Freddie Mercury, he's like, it's like none of the gay stuff, a little bit, and then he's like, I have AIDS, and then we're gonna play a 20-minute concert. Like they didn't go to the dark, deep end of Freddie Mercury,
right?
And this one, they're not gonna go to the dark, deep end of Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's the only child predator that we still play his music and go, yeah. I don't hear R. Kelly anymore.
Right.
You hear R. Kelly anymore?
No.
Yeah.
We also have a bunch of child predators in the upper echelons of government.
Yeah,
but I mean, like, that's just, I don't know.
I think one of these movies I've ever seen of all time is Ray. But you know what they did in Ray? They showed the deep, dark side of Ray Charles. Yeah. And it was great.
Well, and here's the thing about the whole Michael Jackson thing, because there's a lot of people that just because they like his music so much and that he was such an icon,
they're willing to look the other way.
Well, no, they're willing to gaslight themselves that there wasn't something inappropriate going on. So look, this isn't a discussion on whether you think that he did it or not. I'm just saying, like, just acknowledging the fact that those things were happening.
And new news just came out that there's unreleased recorded audio that is pretty bad. So
I'm just saying. So we'll have to wait and see on that. Now,
I'm
Elliott,
sure it'll be a good movie.
It'll probably be a good movie. And like, look, I do firmly believe that if you go back in the day and like look at these iconic authors, right? A lot of them were drunk assholes.
Yeah.
Beat their wives, but their works are recognized as being great. It's hard to hear Thriller and not think it's a great song. It's hard to hear. I believe
it's hard not to dance.
Hold on. It's hard to not hear I Believe I Can Fly by R. Kelly and be like, that's a fantastic song.
Well, that's the R. Kelly song you pulled out.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a fantastic song.
Ignition? Come on.
Okay, listen.
That's a banger.
My point is that you gotta separate art from the artist, dude.
I know, I agree.
You know how many of these directors
are terrible people,
are pieces of shit?
Well, Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, and Harvey Weinstein produced some of the greatest movies in history. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Most of Quentin Tarantino's movies,
his whole catalog
until recently,
was Miramax and Kevin Smith, and like, so it's like you kind of just have to. It's not that you don't acknowledge it; you just say that the product. You know, you could have a chef that makes the greatest burger in the world, but he's an absolute piece of shit.
You can still eat the burger.
You can still eat the burger and be like, "This is great."
You ever watch the Jackson Pollock movie?
No.
Oh God,
no.
but cool art.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's. I understand.
Shit out, Ed Harris.
It's okay to be two things at once. That's my point.
Yeah.
It's that a lot of people are fanatics and fanaticize over Michael Jackson. But then because of that, they're just unwilling to recognize that maybe just probably he was a child predator.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with government officials and people that are popular. Like your people that you like can also be assholes. Devil Wears Prada 2. Now, Elliott sent us this and he was like, oh, we're back. I watched it.
I didn't even watch it. I just moved right on past that.
I watched it. It's fine. Whatever. I've seen DWP. I wasn't like, it's whatever. I know people like put that movie on some kind of huge pedestal. Not my.
We've already talked about it too long.
Here's something that, yeah, I know. Here's something
Sorry, Elliott, love you.
Here's something that is my thing. And oh man. Oh man. I'm going over the full casting so far for God of War.
Oh, it's great. Yeah.
Ryan Hurst, who plays Opie in Sons of Anarchy. He's going to be Kratos. Max Parker as Heimdall. Olafur D. Olafsson as Thor. Now, he's the guy that's in Severance.
Yes.
Okay, that big dude in Severance. Perfect casting.
Great casting.
Yeah. Alistair Duncan as Mimir. You have Mandy Patinkin.
Oh, man.
Who is Inigo Montoya from The Princess Bride. And he was in Homeland.
Yeah.
An amazing
and the
actor.
very, very first season of Criminal Minds, which is still the best season because of him.
Yeah. He is an incredible actor. He's playing Odin.
Perfect.
Teresa Palmer as Sif.
She hasn't done much lately, but she's
a good actress.
She's pretty on the eyes.
Yeah. She's pretty and she's a good actress. This is what we have so far. I mean, at first when I heard the Ryan Hurst casting, I was like, all right, like I can see it. I don't know. I'll have to see it in practice.
Yeah.
But hearing and seeing the rest of the cast, I'm like, oh, they're cooking.
They're cooking.
I'm like, oh, they're cooking, dude.
Yep.
They're cooking right now. They got good.
They're in the kitchen and they cooking that good burger we were just talking about.
They are, dude. They are cooking up some shit. So at first I was mildly optimistic. Now I'm like excited.
It's going to be good.
I'm excited. Yeah. I'm like, oh,
hype it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. House of the Dragon season 4 is confirmed to be its final season.
That makes sense.
We're going to talk about this one real quick. The Last of Us season 3 is confirmed to be the end. Now, at first,
I wonder why.
Oh, I'll tell you why. So at first, they were saying, oh, it'll probably take 4 seasons to get through this, right? First book or first season, game
What's
1.
The first game.
Split the first like third. It'll be done in like thirds. Like you get Abby's perspective in season 2, you know, you or season 3.
They went farther into the game than I thought they would in season 2.
Yeah, but the thing is like I still think that The Last of Us, its problem, and I'm gonna die on this hill, is the casting.
I'm with you.
Like who they what's her name? It's Bella Ramsey.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
She's a fantastic actress.
Great in Game of Thrones. She's ruthless.
She's great. She's a great actress. This is not an indication of how well she can act. She looks too juvenile.
Yes.
She would have been perfect for the first season.
Which she was.
And then they should have recasted her
as an older
person.
Yeah.
You don't buy it. Like when you're watching it, it takes you out of it. Like, I don't know. There's nothing else I could say. She just looks like, and I know she's in her 20s, but she looks like she's 14. And it like when you have a time skip in the games that clearly has a young woman, like someone that went from a child that has, grown into a young woman, and you see
with
her
mad daddy issues.
But she's doing young woman shit.
Yeah.
And then like, that's believable. But when you take someone that's playing like a 14-year-old and then she just looks like a 14-year-old still.
I do feel the hype from the first season to the second did die a little bit. Like when it first came out in the second season, everyone was saying, what a great episode, like what a great start. And then I feel like it kind of died out towards the end.
Season 1 was a masterpiece.
That's what I mean. But
it
season
was
2,
incredible.
I feel like it died out towards the end. And maybe that's when HBO going, okay, maybe we just wrap this up.
Which I don't believe in that kind of a way of approaching something.
And
like
HBO has so much going on right now.
Yeah, but don't rush through it. Like try to work with what you have.
Yeah.
They could have told the story of the second game in a way that was more digestible for people that watch television. Like, because a lot of the people that loved The Last of Us, the first season, didn't even play the games.
Yeah.
All right. So if you were creating something for people watching television, maybe don't structure it exactly like the game. Maybe like interlace the storytelling, maybe pace it in a different way. So I don't think just like rushing through it to get it over is the right. But I think that casting decision alone is one of the biggest problems. And I hear people standing over Bella Ramsey and like, no, she's great. And I'm not saying she's not a good actress. I'm saying she looks too small. It's not believable in what she's doing.
I agree with you completely.
Isn't,
man.
You know, let's talk about a bright part, at least for me in my HBO watching. A Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah.
I cannot just feel great watching this show.
No. And I do feel like this last week. Now, there are certain shows that I can do weekly, and this is one of them. And there's certain shows I have to wait till it's all out because I can't stand the weekly. Like Fallout's one of them. We'll be talking about Fallout next week because the season finale's this week.
Coming up.
Yeah. But yeah, loved it again. It was, I thought the way that episode 2 ended into episode 3, we were going to get more. By the way, Elliott should be watching this because it's about his favorite thing.
Feet.
Jousting.
He does love jousting.
He loves jousting. And I thought we'd get a little more of that, but the way they developed this episode, and at first, the first episode, I hated the short episode. Now I love it because it just works with this.
Yeah.
And it's exciting. I don't want to spoil anything. But what we all knew and everything happens at the end of this last episode, which now we're set up for epic adventure. I'm excited for the future, obviously.
Yeah. But I love what they're doing with it. And like the people that are playing Dunk and Egg.
I think you want to talk about great casting? I've never heard of half these people in this show. And they are great.
They are fantastic.
Wow.
Like, they have done some really cool stuff with this. Yeah. It is cool to have something in Westeros that kind of is just
the casting is really good. Now you just put that into my head. Like everybody is so believable and so great in their own little way. And we just need a more Baratheon this one.
Right. Well, and you see like Dunk like teaching Egg how to like sew, and he's like excited for him to learn because he remembers being in his position, and it's just so goddamn wholesome. Like it just makes you feel good watching it. You know what I mean?
Well, let's talk about the intro. What the heck? There was no gross intro. There was no,
but it was like cute.
It was
like
cute.
That's the thing. It's like
now it's Egg's turn.
Yeah, there's no gross intro this time, but it's still cute. It's like a cute.
But were you waiting for something like I was too, and it didn't happen?
They kind of had a little one when he like lost his eye and his eye was dangling, but like I don't know. I love this show. I like it a lot. I like it a lot more than I thought I would. I thought it was going to be like, but like the more I see of it, I'm like,
it's really good.
I love this show so much,
and it really brings you into it too. Like like the early days of Game of Thrones, right? And House of Dragon's good. It's not really my cup of tea as far as
I think House of Dragon's fucking great.
It's good. And there's sometimes where it's a little slow and drag on a little bit. No pun intended. but like that's why I like the half an hour episodes. Because I think it gets
to the point.
Yeah. And it's so good.
Yeah. I love it.
Can't wait.
Daredevil Born Again Season 2, the first trailer dropped, and guess what? Jessica Jones is back. Give me more Jessica Jones.
JJ, shout out.
I love Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
And what's her name? Is it Stephanie Ritter?
Yeah, I think so. I know her last name is Ritter. I don't remember her first name.
Hold on here. Kristen Ritter.
Kristen Ritter. There you go.
She is fucking great. I love her. I'm rewatching Breaking Bad right now. And she was in.
There's so much television on. You're rewatching Breaking.
I know. I'm just going through the nostalgia bombs. Well, because I love Pluribus so much, so then I was like, "Oh, go back and watch some more Vince Gilligan, whatever his name is." Chainsaw Man Assassin's Arc trailer. Now you're not as well versed in anime, and we're gonna actually do a hype and blight about that coming up.
Chainsaw Man killed the movie.
Did you see the movie?
No, but I know it killed in the theaters.
Oh my god, it was awesome. It was awesome.
Is it about a guy with a chainsaw?
Okay, so Chainsaw Man. Oh God. So
my Chainsaw Man is Army of Darkness, baby. Let's go.
I know. That makes sense. Okay, so Chainsaw Man is, if I was to explain it to you, you'd just be like, what? Like most anime, which we're gonna do for hype and blight, but a dude has a little demon dog that has a chainsaw on its nose. They both get killed. They merge, and then he becomes like
that's Dogman.
Kind of the same. He kind of becomes like a half breed. In which
that was Barrett.
He can shoot. He can shoot like a chainsaw of his face, and then there's a blood demon, and there's like packs, and it's like, dude, there's a lot going on.
Dude, but how many drugs do Japanese people do, dude?
I don't know, but like the thing is that it's brilliant because you just accept it. You just accept it. Like these crazy anime concepts and like the rules and stuff. It's kind of like good sci-fi. Like if I'm to explain to you how like something is good in anime, it is the same style of what makes good sci-fi. What makes good sci-fi is in the details of how things work, right? That's what makes good sci-fi. Good anime is like they have rules And it's in the minutia of the details of the rules of this world and how it works. That's what is enjoyable about it. But goddamn,
it's cartoons, so you can pretty much do whatever you want.
Exactly. But dude, oh my God, you even if you don't know anything about this anime, you should watch that movie because it's a feast for the eyes. It's insane.
I like that. A feast for the eyes.
I don't even know if this is real or not. This came out because we were talking about this last week. A live action Gundam.
Yeah, we were talking about it. And then did Elliott send us something about
Sydney
Gundam?
Sweeney is attached in a starring role in this movie. Now, look, I'm thinking about Sydney Sweeney and how well she can act, right?
You know what I just thought about?
What?
Sydney Sweeney doing the Gundam style. The Gundam
oh my
style.
God, you can't get not Gundam. Dude, I don't even know.
Would you watch Sydney Sweeney doing that dance in slow motion?
Sure. Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, sorry,
but
I'm off track.
No, I'm thinking about like, okay, Sydney Sweeney is trying to do all these roles, right?
She's trying to be more serious.
She's trying to be more serious. But then I'm like...
And then the trailer for Euphoria comes out.
Yeah. Which, hello. But like, why not kind of lean in to being like a Henry Cavill? Like Henry Cavill is cornering all these nerd properties.
Yeah.
You can do the same, Sydney Sweeney. Like at first I was like, what? But then I thought about it. I was like, okay.
So why was she putting her bras on the Hollywood sign like last week?
She got in trouble for that.
What was she doing?
She was promoting her new lingerie line.
Oh.
Yeah. She's still such a hot piece of ass. I don't like it when people give her shit because I'm just like, leave her alone.
Yeah.
She's hot. Who cares?
Yeah.
Shut up. She's our modern day sex symbol. Like, let us have that. Don't, back in the day when Cindy Crawford was doing stuff, everyone was just like, oh, or Kathy Ireland, when I was growing up.
Way back. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Everyone was just like, oh, they're hot. They're cool. They're models.
Jennifer Love Hewitt was one too.
Oh, they're hot. They have big boobs. That's it. Now it's, oh, she's being objectified and she should have to show her tits. Shut up.
We had to log on to dial on internet last for these girls. nowadays they can just get right
Bro,
on.
You don't even know how long you would have to wait for a picture to pop up.
AOL.
It's so crazy. God. Just
yeah, remember that?
Like, dude, it was so crazy.
Remember? I would go make a corn dog or something and come back, it's halfway done.
Oh my God. Okay. So fucking Elon Musk, who's in the Epstein files, by the way.
I think that's what you want to talk about on Friday.
No, we're going to go deep dive into that shit on Friday. But he was talking about the Odyssey casting. And of course, if you want to guess what he's mad about, is how dare they have Lupita Nyong'o as Helen of Troy. How dare they do it? How dare they have no integrity at all? How dare they?
Because Elon Musk knows the color of skin of people during the Odyssey.
Yeah. Well, you know what? He does need to figure out a way to get people from talking about how he's in the Epstein files, begging to go to his island after Jeffrey Epstein was convicted for
but he said they wanted
prostitution with a minor.
They said they wanted him to come really bad, though.
Oh, yeah. But see, that's not true because he was trying to go there.
Oh.
And that was...
If only they had email proof.
Oh, they do.
Oh, God.
And it was 8 years after he was convicted for trying to, on record, solicit a minor for prostitution. But I mean, like, he just needed to party, right? But yeah, shut up, dude.
And they're discontinuing a lot of the Tesla models right now, too. A lot going on there. Good luck getting your batteries for the replacement for those bad boys. Sorry, Joe.
And in case you didn't know, just to remind you, he's in the Epstein files.
That's going to make a great movie, The Epstein Files.
It'll never be seen. It'll just be one big black bar. Anyways, Fast and Furious 11, release date 2028. Do we need any more of these?
No, we should have stopped after Sean Hobbs. Does that even count as one of them? I don't even know.
Here's a story about the brain trust of the people that own the Ellisons who own Paramount. Now, this is just brilliant. I love how smart these billionaires are. Paramount is reportedly pivoting part of its content strategy towards short-form video formats to better engage digital audiences and maximize discoverability on platforms like TikTok and YouTube.
Okay.
This reflects an industry trend of major studios experimenting.
Didn't somebody try this like a year ago or 2 years ago and completely failed?
This was one of the biggest fights me and Elliott had.
Yeah.
It was, God, what was it called?
Some app with Kevin Hart was on it.
Dude, they
failed miserably.
They tried to do all short form content and I was like,
it failed. Yeah.
What the fuck? TikTok is this is like CEO smelling their own farts and being like, well, that works. I think we could do the same thing. This is like,
but how long do we have a TikTok now that United States is in charge of it and completely can't keep it running?
Oh my God. Listen, dude, when you have user generated content that's just completely refreshing over and over again, that's one thing. When people are talking about making movies that are all filmed in a vertical format, I'm like, shut the fuck up. It's like saying when, how do I explain this? It's like saying when, like animation, like the first, and like when Walt Disney hit, right? Mm-hmm. And you had paintings, you had drawings, and then animation became a thing. Mm-hmm. It would be like everyone being like, well, fuck painting. We all need to be animation now. Mm. That's stupid. You have art in two different forms in the same area. You can have vertical format content over here, mm-hmm. and then keep my shit widescreen.
Yeah.
All right. Keep my movies in the format of film. It's so stupid that these CEOs and assholes are like,
and have you tried to watch those? Our own TikToks. Have you tried to watch those on your TV? You got the huge black left and right.
Stupid.
And it's like, ugh.
I fucking hate it.
Gross.
Deadpool 4 in development. Ryan Reynolds officially pinning it right now. Really excited about that. Here's the two big stories. Just so we don't go too late on time, I'm going to go over kind of a lot of this quickly. But Iron Lung. Now, Iron Lung is a horror film directed by Markiplier Fishback. So if you know who Markiplier is, he has like 38 million subscribers on YouTube or something like that. He has a lot of subs. He's been on the platform for a long time. He's very popular.
They are cloud baiting his reviews on Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, and listen, I'm not like, how do I put this? I'm not a huge fan of his content, but you know, he did something. He put his mind to something and he did it. So there's this game called Iron Lung. Now, let me give you the crazy setup of what this movie's about. There's something called the silent, not apocalypse. The silent rapture, I think is what it was called, where all inhabitable planets and star systems just blink out of existence. Okay. The only people that are left are people.
I've seen the trailer 3 times. I still have no idea what this is.
I don't think they set that up. So blinks out of existence. The only people that are left alive are people that are on either space stations or like moon bases or out in space.
Sounds great to me. I love that.
So the quasi government that's left has discovered a moon that has an ocean of blood in it. And they are sending a convict down to explore it. Markiplier is the convict in the Iron Lung. Mm-hmm. And then the mystery goes from there. Right. And
you just told me more than I can pick up from anything I read online or saw. I don't know how you know that. I guess it's
because at first I was like,
it's from a game, right?
Yeah. And at first I was like, maybe I see what it's about, right?
The reviews say it's 2 hours of pushing buttons. So
right. And like, look, it's not for everyone, I'm sure. But the point is that he self-funded it, wrote it, directed it himself. Mm-hmm. He funded the whole thing, distributed the whole thing himself. So basically,
and released it on a weekend with 2 other big movies coming out.
Right. So he did damn near everything on this film. Well, when it hit the market, he was beating Send Help,
and
which
Shelter.
And that's a Sam Raimi movie. Like that is not a small-time
allegedly
director.
His best of all time.
So
review on that next week, by the way.
So he is beating them. He is at one point #1 on the box office. Mm-hmm. The next day, they take the movie off of the box office records. It's gone.
Really?
Dude.
They opened more showings of it at Regal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So they removed Iron Lung from the official box office list.
Why?
For 2 days. They said it was what was it? They said that there was reporting anomalies with the money that it was being made. That's not what happened.
If you can a lot of his fans are blowing up the Rotten Tomatoes. Are they buying tickets and not going? Are they buying a bunch of tickets and not going to like help it? Or you don't know what's going on.
Here's the deal. The fact of the matter is you could see what's really going on here. What's really going on is that someone from a studio called someone and said, take that thing off.
Most likely.
Because that is going to make them look bad. Now they have put it back, but it did $21 million domestically. Now for a movie that would made $3 million, a Markiplier is worth gobs and gobs of money.
He's worth more now.
And the creator of the game, I'm sure they have some kind of a deal with this, but like, dude, now my one problem with this is that he's, he is a built-in advertisement for this movie, right? Like he has this huge platform, and there's a lot of people being like, well, this proves you could do independent movies. And I'm like, if you no,
how's the moment doing in theaters right now?
Yeah, hold on. No. Look at the circumstances of this, right? You have someone that is horribly rich that can burn $3 million if they want to.
Mm-hmm.
You have someone that has a huge built-in platform, okay, for advertisement.
How many actors are in this movie?
Him.
Mm-hmm.
There's maybe like 3. So like,
how much does he talk when it's just him in a submarine?
My whole point in this is like, yes, you can do it. You can do independent movies still. Like the Safdie brothers are known for doing like, they started off like really well-renowned
A24 contract now, right?
Yeah. Well, they're not. I don't think they're working together.
One of them
anymore. Yeah, but like they did a bunch of like really well-renowned indie movies in the beginning. Like you can still do indie making, but to have this level of like cutting out the studios, doing your own distribution, it takes a lot of money in the back end. So the movie cost $3 million to make. I'm sure like the whole like distribution side of it was probably like another 3 or 4.
He had to pay money out of his pocket to distribute it.
So
and that's not going to show up in the budget. Yeah.
And that's probably another 3 to
it's in every theater.
6. Well, it's probably another $6 million. So he did pay a lot of money for it. And it was a passion project, but like, remember the restrictions. Like that's why these people have A24 contracts, because they want to do indie movies, but they need a distribution and resource outlet.
I know a lot of people where if it just says A24, they're seeing it. They don't even care
because they usually don't make slop.
Yeah.
Okay. This is going to be the last one before Hype and Blight.
Yeah.
All right. Report says that Avengers Doomsday and Spider-Man will not have Super Bowl ads.
Boo.
Before I tell you what I think about that,
poo-poo.
What do you think about it?
It's poo-poo. The Super Bowl is the best time to run it. To put, like, we're going to see a Dune trailer, and I'm going to be hard as a rock when that comes on.
You're going to be a super erect. Bro.
Messiah.
You talk about CEOs smelling their own farts earlier.
Yeah.
Marvel is really huffing their own
and those little
farts, bro.
Stupid trailers that they released.
Bro,
it's just all
just
dumb.
give me a normal
just
fucking
do it. Just give me normal. Yeah.
I would say that this is a good strategy if you are still Prime Marvel. Like if you're still Prime Marvel, you're going to be aware of this movie in a roundabout way. You aren't. You are Marvel with a kneecap missing. You're in the 9th round. You're kind of gassed.
Yeah.
Like you need to put something out to energize the fan base, and your little like short form little teasers aren't doing it.
Yeah.
They're not that great. Like, and I know a lot of people watched them in their theater crafting, but those are like fanatics. I'm talking about people that are just normal moviegoers.
Yeah.
You need to put something out that's going to blow their fucking mind. And guess what?
Especially
the best
Dune Odyssey's coming out this year. It's like there's a lot of
you need, and especially Dune, because Dune's releasing on the same fucking day. So you better give us something that is going to get people excited. And if you're not going to take the opportunity to do that during the Super Bowl, you are huffing your own farts, dude. You're thinking that just it existing is enough to get people excited. And that's not accurate. Yeah. That is not accurate. That kind of annoys the piss out of me.
Do you think, and Dune will outdo box office than Doomsday?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not. But I would see Dune first.
Yeah, we talked about this last.
And it's almost like, but I would also avoid the internet and see Doomsday the next day. Like I need to see it back to back. Yeah. I don't think I could do both in the same day.
I'm getting more and more excited about the Odyssey.
Me too.
Yeah.
But it's Chris Nolan. We know it's going to be good.
Yeah, and it's a little different than a normal Chris Nolan movie. You know, he's been doing these weird sci-fi movies ever since the Batman trilogy.
Fantasy.
But now it's going back into like the Batman type of thing. So I'm kind of, it looks good. Even with Matt Damon in it.
Oh, dude. Even Matt Damon.
He's my Martian.
He's my Martian.
You always be my Martian.
Matt Damon. Okay. So anyways, let's get to it.
Mm-hmm.
Hype.
Oh, shout out to Rip, by the way, on Netflix. Great movie. Watch it. It's good.
I was going to watch that. Is it good?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. It's time for Hype or Blight. So this is how it works. Typically, I will give you a movie, video game, show, something like that. You tell me if it's hype or Blight. However, I know you're not as well versed with the animes.
I'm studying up. Now.
Proof in the pudding. Whenever they're not. That's not hard. His feet are small. Proof that you don't know about anime is that whenever I say Gundam, you start doing Gundam style. So fucking. Anyways, how do you not know Gundam? Anyways,
it's a great dance.
So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to describe to you 3 separate anime properties in the most wild way possible.
Okay.
When I do that, you're going to tell me if it sounds hype or sounds Blight. And then I will tell you the name of the project afterwards.
Okay.
Okay?
Just hit them Gundam style.
Oh, my Christ. All right, here we go. First one. A brilliant high school student finds a notebook that's dropped by a death god that kills anyone whose name he writes in it, aiming to create a perfect world by killing all criminals. However, a brilliant child detective starts aiming in on who he thinks is the person that is the real killer, because no one can find the killer because everyone is just dying of natural causes. And then chaos ensues. Does that sound like hype or Blight?
It depends. I don't know. You had me at like Matt Damon from was a prodigy, brilliant guy, finds a notebook. You know, Robin Williams maybe gave it to him. I don't know. And then Hardy Boys come in.
No. Your brain is scrambled.
Yeah.
All right. What does it sound like? Hype or Blight?
If it was a movie, I'd watch it. Yeah.
That's called Death Note.
Oh, I know that.
Now, Death Note is probably the best starter anime I would say you go for. Because you know why? I watch anime subtitled, okay? But the English dub of Death Note is actually rather good.
I've heard of Death Note before.
Yeah, well, you should watch it.
It sounds fun.
You should watch it. It's great. Okay. Okay. A normal college student is attacked by a monster that eats humans but survives, only to become a half human, half monster hybrid who must eat human flesh to survive, and then finds out that they can actually eat the monsters as well and has powers because of it. Does that sound hyper Blight?
Blight on that. Well, it's a vampire story.
It's called Tokyo Ghoul, and it's rather hype. Okay, this is a good one.
Vampires.
Okay.
Watch a vampire movie.
Humanity lives behind massive walls, a series of them, to avoid being eaten by giant, naked, mindless humanoids.
Hype. Yep, I'm in.
And the plot shifts from survival to political intrigue, time travel.
Oh, not political intrigue. You gotta ruin it.
Political intrigue, time travel, and global warfare, and humans turning into those giant monsters themselves.
Hype it up, baby.
That's Attack on Titan.
Yeah, I would watch that all day, every day. Is that gonna be a show or a movie?
It's a show, and it's finished, but Attack on Titan's rather good. Okay.
No, I'm in.
Here, we'll end on this one. A sensitive boy merges with the devil to fight other demons, leading to an apocalyptic battle that explores humanity's darkest impulses.
Blight. I'm a sensitive boy? Like, what the hell? Becoming the devil? No, that's a depressed devil? No, I'm good.
That's called Devilman Crybaby, and it's actually rather hype.
I've heard of Devil May Cry. Devil Man Crybaby.
No.
Ugh, I'm out.
Devilman Crybaby.
A sensitive boy becomes the devil. That's like my worst nightmare.
There you go. There goes Hyper Blight. Now, stay here. We got a bunch of sports news. Super Bowls.
The bowl of the super.
The Super Bowls coming up next.
Hi, it's Elliott Cams here. You might know me as Elliott Jams. You might also know me as the coziest boy in Fresno.
So cozy.
You know why? Because I'm inside Groggs, traditional Irish pub.
We had to take off our jackets because it's so cozy.
It's warm. I feel like I'm in a bosom. Your bosom. Groggs' bosom.
Gentle bosom.
The bosoming is happening here at Groggs, traditional Irish pub.
So come eat and drink.
Out of the bosom of Groggs, traditional Irish pub.
And we're back. Thank you very much to Royce and Groggs, traditional Irish pub, for not only sponsoring our studio, which we're probably live right now at twitch.tv/The Do-Over Podcast.
Talking Epstein files.
Talking Epstein files, bro. That drop's going to be hot.
Yeah.
But we also want to thank them for just letting us come in here and do our stupid shows and stupid stuff. Because that's cool.
Yeah, I love it. I love coming in here.
Yeah.
Every Tuesday morning.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we record this on Tuesday. So just to let you know, because a lot of people are like, well, it's sports stuff.
I know. By the time this released, the Browns had a new coach and our dreams were died.
I'm like, motherfucker.
They had died.
We do what we can. When we can. Now it's time for sports and sports and sports and sports and sports. And Elliott loves testicles.
Jeez.
we're enough of the innuendo. Let's just
right to it.
Call it what it is.
Small feet and loves testicles.
Small feet
that's what we got today.
loves balls.
Poor guy.
Anyways, Edward.
Yes.
Give me all that sports news.
Well, first, Angels news.
Some real Angels news.
Actually, we have some Angels news, actually.
Yeah, the running gag is that since Elliott works for the Angels now, we do Angels news, and there's nothing to really say. But there was legitimate Angels news that dropped, and then it got me really worried for Elliott's job.
Yeah.
I was like, bro.
The Angels are currently a free agent when it comes to their broadcast of their games this year because Bally Sports, which was bought by FanDuel and then slowly went bankrupt last year, is going, away. So a lot of these teams are now free agents. MLB.TV is picking them up to be their broadcast so they can, which makes sense, right? But the Angels are still looking at their options. And the season starts in like a month. Yeah. So hopefully they get that figured out. I'm sure they will. They're going to end up on MLB TV, possibly. But again, all these local sports networks are just dying. And they can't afford because like San Diego Padres were the first ones to go. Who's going to watch a San Diego sports network when the Padres are not? Nobody. How are they going to fill the, and then you got the Angels, which are the team nobody cares about in LA right now because they're not good.
Right.
So they're, and it's just, it's a hard world out there in the local sports, and streaming is so easy. The NHL did it, right? They're just Apple TV. MLS did it. You see NBA doing it now with ESPN. And slowly it's just going to be taken over where in order to watch these games, you just go to MLB.TV and just stream it to your television.
And that's in when it comes to like regional availability and fans that are not fans of the regional team and they want to watch another team. And like, there's a convenience factor in that. And I think that's where the NFL has suffered so much that suffered's not the right word. Let's be clear. They're worth billions of dollars. But the fact that like, one game's here and another game's here and another game's here. And then Prime has this game. Like that is bullshit. Like make this a little bit more simple. So for the consumer, that is a potentially great thing, but it's like $50 million of funding that this team will not get. And
75 million.
Jesus. I straight up asked Elliott, I'm like, dude, your job isn't in jeopardy, is it? And he's like, no, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
The Angels payroll is 75 million less than it was a year ago.
That
this time
is a lot.
And so they're not putting a good team on the field either. So who's going to watch a team it's all, they're not going to be good this year. I mean, they have some good cornerstone pieces that are young that they're not paying a lot right now, but eventually those players are going to have to be paid, and hopefully the TV deal and everything works out for them. But yeah, we actually have Angels news, everybody.
Yeah, there you go. Angels news.
Yeah. And by the time this comes out, the Pro Bowl will actually be done finally because it's actually tonight. Tuesday. They moved it to the middle of the week because why not?
Yeah. Who cares? Who's going to watch it?
What says Pros Bowl? Pros Bowl. Well,
Pros Bowl.
I turned into Elliott right there. The not so Pro Bowl, like a Tuesday night flag football game with the quarterbacks Shadir Sanders and
Joe Flacco.
Yeah, now Joe Flacco. That's right. Who started the year on the Browns and finished on the Bengals and didn't even finish the season on the Bengals is the other quarterback in the what we call a Pro Bowl.
Oh my God.
Okay. Let's take all that, put it behind us, Drew, because our dreams of becoming the Browns head coach is no longer
we can't
there because they have a new coach and he must have written one hell of an essay.
Yeah.
The Super Bowl. The Bowl of Supers.
Wait, hold on. Who's the Browns' new head coach?
I don't know.
Okay, cool. All right. Moving on.
No, he was once the offensive coordinator for the Baltimore Ravens.
Okay.
I don't remember his name on the top of my head. It wasn't a good hire.
And he was definitely willing to get paid in $500,000 a year and
write an essay and get a personality test and give them a list of his fears and
makes sense.
Tell them where all of his secrets are buried. But nobody wants that job. No. And the Raiders will have a new head coach when the Super Bowl is over because Clint Kubiak, who's the offensive coordinator for the Seattle Seahawks, will be taking that job.
Got it.
And that leaves the Arizona Cardinals, who also just hired somebody I never heard of.
Okay.
Yeah. Which leaves a total amount of black coaches in the NFL.
Still one?
No, Tomlin left.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And I think Raheem Morris, he's the only one.
Tomlin did leave.
I think there's only one, the Buccaneers coach. I could be wrong. Wow. So that rule that the NFL put into place and all that didn't last long, did it? Yeah. So you are who we thought they were. Shout out Daredevil.
Shout out those emails.
Yeah.
Just like the Epstein file.
That's right. Let's talk Super Bowl. Seattle Seahawks, New England Patriots. I'm a Seahawks stan in this one. The spread, when we talked about it last week, opened up at -3.5. It is now -4.5. As I predicted, went up a full 1 point. The public seems to think that Seattle is going to run away with this relatively easy.
Which can be a death sentence because a lot of people thought what's her name? The Chiefs had it
Taylor Swift
all out last time. But they did not.
You know who we got this year? We had Taylor Swift last year. This year we have Cardi B.
Okay.
Yeah, more on that later. Because there are some Cardi B props that I'm going to talk about.
Oh, God. Okay. I do think, after seeing the playoffs and these teams play, I do believe that it is Seattle's to lose.
Correct. Now,
right.
I am not touching the spread of 4.5. I think this could be a field goal game. Mm-hmm. And either way, I do like the total of 45.5. I'm actually liking the under here. You got two really good defenses playing high level football right now. And I just don't see a lot of scoring in this. 45.5 seems high. And Drake May's been coming up in the injury report here lately and hasn't looked that great in the playoffs. And the defense, the run defense for the Patriots is no joke. 45.5 seems a little high for me. I could see like a 21-13 game or something like that,
right?
Which would be under. So I like the under in this. I'm not touching the spread, although I think Seattle wins. But what I love in this game more than anything, do you know there's a player playing in this game that's a former Super Bowl MVP?
No.
Cooper Kupp.
Oh, yeah, Cooper Kupp.
Mm-hmm. Did you know in these playoffs, Cooper Kupp has come alive? And did you know that his props are way too low to not be making money off this guy?
Really?
Yeah. Receiving yard props, 29.5.
Take that all day.
Over. He had 90 last game. Receptions props, 2.5. He had 6 last game. The longest reception, which I love, this is my favorite of the whole thing. The first play of the game, this could hit over 15.5 yards on one reception. Over. I'm Cooper Kupp.
Now, is that ball thrown or is that like ball caught and ran?
Oh, the whole enchilada.
Oh, dude.
The whole enchilada.
Come on.
The Cooper Kupp of all other players, everything, the Cooper Kupp props are so low. You got to take advantage of them.
Do you think that they're like kind of assuming that they're just going to be on Cooper Kupp's ass the whole time? And that's
well, here's why. Jackson Smith-Njigba. I don't want to fumble that name. He was the best receiver in the NFL this year. The New England Patriots have a cornerback by the name of Christian Gonzalez, who is one of the best defensive backs in the NFL. he's going to be blanketed. Now, they play a lot of zone, but he's going to be blanketed on where's Jackson Smith, Najigba. I'm going to blanket him. That leaves Cooper Kupp. And it's already shown in these playoffs when JSN gets double teams, the safety comes down. Cooper's been unreal. And you can get anytime touchdown prop at like plus 275 on him as well.
Right.
So you can make some money off Cooper Kupp in this game. If
Maybe we parlay those.
If you ignore an all Cooper Kupp parlay, anytime touchdown overs.
I mean, honestly, why not? Just put 25 each. 25 on each one.
But all my research just has Cooper Kupp, baby. Like
I'm
all of it,
dude.
all of it.
Okay,
there,
dude. I'm looking at a payout, dog.
Legoland,
dude. Legoland
on Cooper Kupp.
On Cooper Kupp, dude. We just drink out of cups the whole time, like this, like just drinking out of cups, celebrating our Legoland victory, bro. I mean, why not?
Cooper Kupp.
Bro, I got
wearing Cooper Kupp jerseys.
Yeah. Bro, I got 20 on it. Well, what? Okay. It's a 3-leg parlay, obviously.
Receptions, yards, receptions, yards, longest reception, and then hit that anytime touchdown would really put it over the edge. Now, if we added an octopus, which I'm going to explain in a second, that'd be nuts.
Okay, what's an octopus?
But maybe we just do an octopus on its own. By the way, other props there, I like Walker under his rushing total. The defense for New England, they're going to force Sam Darnold to beat them. That's why I like Cooper Kupp. And I like all the unders on Stephon Diggs. More on that later. But an octopus. An octopus is when a player scores an offensive touchdown and the very next play catches the 2-point conversion immediately following. Now, it doesn't happen that often.
No.
Like only like 16 times ever in the history of the NFL. But almost all of those have occurred in the Super Bowl.
Really?
The latest was 2022 with Jalen Hurts. White for New England got one against Atlanta in that Super Bowl where he ran the touchdown and then ran the 2-point conversion. Plus 1,500 on a octopus. So even if you just put like, I don't know, $10 on Cooper Kupp to catch the touchdown, then catch the 2-point, or even a running back or anything like that, like you could possibly make some good money there.
So you have to call the player that's doing it?
Has to be the player. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost worth just putting 10 on all of them.
Oh, wait. No, actually, in this bet, you don't have.
Shut the fuck up.
You just bet on the octopus,
which seems to be
$20. Seems to be the hottest ticket this year. Every year there's some weird random hottest ticket.
Yeah.
But this year it's the octopus.
We should just throw.
It's any player. I'm sorry. It's any player.
We should just throw $20 on it just for.
We could. Yeah.
Because if it happens,
DraftKings has the octopus. FanDuel
bro,
has the octopus.
if that hit, it would be ridiculous. Yeah. They would lose so much money.
Yeah, because it's the hot topic of betting has been the octopus. Crazy. And it happens in the Super Bowl more than any other time. So
that would be so tight if one of them, they're like, all right, let's just do the octopus for these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? They're like,
put some money on octopus.
I mean, why not?
Imagine
it's so much money.
Let's say we end up watching the Super Bowl and everyone's like cheering. We're just octopus.
Yeah, octopus. I don't care who wins.
Every time the kicker comes out for the extra point.
Yeah.
No!
Yeah. Or they could do a fake out.
Yeah, but it has to be that. Oh, okay. It has to be the same player though.
Oh, okay. When they do kickoff, I thought they keep the same O-line on.
Yeah, but the player who scored the touchdown also has to get the 2-point, right?
I know, but
8 points back to back.
So if he scores, then the same O-line's there, and then they bring the kicker, but they do a fake out. He breaks off, throws the 2 points.
If it's Cooper Kupp and he got the touchdown, then yes, that would count. Yeah, that's octopus.
We need to put money on that shit.
Okay, we'll put money on octopus. I'm down, dude.
I'm down for that puss.
Royce, we're betting on the octopus. Anyways, moving on. Here's another hot one right now. Total players to have a pass attempt. And this has been something that's also happened quite a lot in Super Bowls with fake plays, stuff like that. Here's where your kicker throwing the ball comes in handy.
Yeah.
Because it's set at 2.5. So obviously the two quarterbacks are 2. But you can get plus 175 odds over 2.5 if it's a fake and the kicker throws it, or the punter, or a receiver, or if a quarterback gets hurt and someone has to come in, or if it's a blowout and they bring in the backup, that counts too.
Really?
So this has been another very popular prop bet that people have been betting on this year because of how many times it's actually hit in the Super Bowl is a lot.
Right.
So that's another one we could kind of add. We could do a parlay of an octopus and over.
Oh my God.
That'd be nuts,
you
dude.
just get like $100,000 from watching the Super Bowl.
All right, let's talk about the silly ones here.
Okay.
Which area landmark will be shown first? This is real. The Golden Gate Bridge or Alcatraz Island?
Golden Gate Bridge.
That's minus 500 odds. However, Alcatraz plus 300 odds. We're throwing a little bit of men, maybe. Obviously, they're going to show the Golden Gate Bridge first, but that's another popular one. Here's my favorite. An unauthorized person enters field of play. Yes, plus 300. No, minus 5.
Like a streaker?
Yeah. Or some sort of ice supportive, whatever, with a sign. Which, yes, at plus 300, with what's going on, I can see it. I can see some protests with everything going on and all that good stuff. So I'm kind of in on that.
All right. I smell what you're throwing down.
Yeah. With all the political stuff going on, the biggest stage, you don't think some idiot's going to try to get on the field with some down with ice poster or something or write it on his penis opposite. Or something?
Some dude just being like, we love ice.
And it's also, remember, this is in San Francisco So I'm down to put some money on yes. There's going to be a streaker in this one. Okay, we talked about Stephon Diggs. I'm on the under. This one is another popular bet right now. And obviously she's dating Stephon Diggs, who's in trouble in his own right for doing some naughty things. Will Cardi B wear a Stephon Diggs jersey? Yes, plus 170. No, minus 250. So the no is the favorite. She's not going to support her.
I don't think she does because she likes to show off her titties.
Yeah, but she could cut it.
Yeah, but
yeah, I'm going with no on that one as well. And plus, with all of his legal trouble right now, does she want to be?
Yeah, and also, like, Cardi B is probably at a point where, like, her man cheated on her and they broke up. So now she's dating and, like, she's like, I ain't going to be about that. He needs to be about me. Like, the question should be, is he going to wear a Cardi B jersey? That's the question.
We'll see. Yeah. How many times will Cardi B appear on the Super Bowl 60 broadcast?
At least twice.
The split is 1.5.
At least 2 times.
Over is minus 142. So it's not great odds, but still it's almost even. So it's worth it. If he scores a touchdown, it's definitely happening. Sure. So that's another popular one. So Cardi B is this year's Taylor Swift. We went from Taylor Swift to Cardi B, people. Is where we are. And this last one, which is another popular bet right now, which I have no idea how, and it's real. This is actually at FanDuel. On FanDuel, you can bet on this right now. And I want your thoughts. Will Kendall Jenner and Devin Booker confirm relationship by Super Bowl 60? Yes, plus 300. No, minus 400. This is real.
I'm going to say no.
Minus 400.
God, what the fuck is happening to the NFL, dude?
What does that have to do with the
hard
Super
no?
Bowl? Devin Booker's a basketball player.
Stupid. Answer is no.
All right. Even odds, heads or tails?
Heads. I'm going heads.
Even though tails never fails?
Going heads.
Here's the thing, Drew.
The bookies want you to think tails never fails.
Here's the thing, Drew.
What?
I'm with you. Because I did some deep down research on this, which I talked about on the Drew Show last year. And it has to do with the weight of either side. Now, this is not your typical quarter. This is a coin that's made just for the Super Bowl. One side has the helmets. The other side has the Super Bowl, where it's located, blah, blah, blah. It is Super Bowl 60. The Roman numerals, way less than it has been. Therefore, the lighter side. So I'm thinking the tails falls to the ground and heads shows.
All right.
And we're going with heads.
I like it. I'm going with heads.
Let's add that to our parlay.
Yeah. I'm down.
We have a 50-50
I'm down to parlay all this shit. See, here's the thing about the way that I bet, unlike Elliott. See, Elliott is I will bet $2 per bet so I can make $5 and then I can go get myself a McDouble and then come up with 50 more cents. I'm like, look, I rather lose $75 chasing $5,000 and just accept the fact that I am throwing this money into space, right? Like, to me, it makes more sense if you're going to gamble. It's like why I could justify buying a lottery ticket. Yeah, I'm probably going to lose this money, but if it hits, I'm going to get millions of dollars. the juice is worth the squeeze, dog. That's what I'm saying. The juice is worth the squeeze.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
All right.
I got one more.
Okay.
Last one. Because Bad Bunny's the
Yes.
halftime show.
Yes.
Obviously, you could bet on the color of the Gatorade and all that stuff too.
Right.
And the national anthem is set at 2 minutes, 2.5 with, what is it, Pluth? Charlie Pluth, who plays piano. And I tend to think when people play piano, they tend to do things in between with their fingers to kind of slow it down.
Yeah.
So I'm taking the over on the national anthem length. But this one is fun. Bad Bunny, obviously, I don't know how many songs he has. I don't know much about him.
Right.
It's 11 and a half songs, which has gone over the last 2 years. But you've had Usher, who has a plethora of songs.
Right.
And so it's like, I don't know, maybe the under on that. But my favorite one is this. Bad Bunny is a Super Bowl halftime performer, and he's reportedly going to wear a dress to honor the LGBTQ plus community. In fact, you can even bet on what type of dress he'll be wearing, with ball gown leading the way at plus 175. But with a wardrobe change expected too, here's the bet. Will Bad Bunny expose a nipple during the show? Yes is minus 450.
I don't think he does.
No, it's plus 275.
I don't think he does.
Shout out Janet Jackson and Justin
That would be
Timberlake,
funny
baby.
if they kind of did a satire on it, but I don't think he will.
Okay, and that's it. But remember, Adam Levine of Maroon 5, the bet that year, and I actually placed that bet that he would take off his shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know who played in that Super Bowl, Drew?
Huh.
The Patriots and the Rams. Not the Seahawks, but the Rams. But I watched that one, and I remember the only bet I won that entire game, because I was all Rams,
Right.
was Adam Levine taking off his shirt.
I don't know. I don't think he exposes a nipple.
Okay.
I don't see it. It's
Well.
time for that fucking parlay. We're going to goddamn Legoland.
There's some more funny ones, like, will Dave Portnoy be removed from Levi Stadium? That's
So why? Why would he be removed?
and then you could bet on how he can be removed via handcuff or drag. This is crazy, dude.
Oh my god!
And then will
that's
Stefan
great.
Diggs propose to Cardi B?
Oh my-
There's and these are all real. You can bet on all of
That's
these.
so stupid.
Yeah. So,
all right.
who do you got? Obviously Seattle.
Seattle.
Yeah, I got Seattle too.
I have Seattle by at least
And then
14 points.
Elliott will be unimaginable with his Sam Darnold love.
I would be amazed if the Seahawks lose, and it's possible.
It's very possible. Yeah.
Any given Sunday, but I would be like flabbergasted if they lost this game. And especially with the story of Sam Darnold, just great story.
Mhm.
And yes, the only thing that Elliott has ever been correct about when it comes to his sports broadcasting was the Sam Darnold love. And he will be vindicated. And I'm sure, because we're talking to Elliott today at twitch.tv/the Do-Over Podcast and on the next episode on Monday, this motherfucker will not shut up about how right he was, because he was right once.
I gotta prepare myself for the show later today.
Yeah, I know it's confusing. Anyways, there it is. Taps and takes.
Super Bowl special.
We'll come back next week, talk about Super Bowl and everything that happened.
Full Fallout review as well.
Yeah, Fallout review, Super Bowl, and also just a thanks to you. If you like the content that we're putting out, remember to like and subscribe. Please, 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 helps us out. Comment down below, do all that stuff. And we will be back next Friday with more Taps and Takes.
Come to Groggs. Grab yourself a beer. Watch
to
the big
Groggs.
game, baby.
That's right. That's right. Edward,
Yes.
where can everyone find you?
The Do-Over Podcast and being a vagrant on social media for now, but I will be returning soon with some special
News coming out from this dog.
That's right.
So until next week, gotta go. Love you. Bye.